For decades, computers have been more than just calculating machines. Visionary scientists and programmers have taught them to compose music, paint, and even write poetry and novels. While the artistic value of these early experiments was often questionable, the real fascination lay in watching how machines, devoid of soul, could combine sounds, lines, and meanings in unexpected ways. This journey into computer creativity not only challenged our understanding of art, but also helped us reflect on what makes human creativity unique. Today, as technology becomes more accessible, the boundaries between human and machine-generated art continue to blur, opening new possibilities for both creators and audiences. As computers became cheaper and more widespread, creative experiments moved beyond research labs into everyday life. One striking example is the Norwegian writer Audun Mortensen, who published a novel composed entirely of sentences from Nabokov's Lolita, rearranged by a computer program. This quirky project even found commercial success, showing that computer-generated literature could capture public interest. In Russia, rumors swirl about authors using computers to write their books. Clearly, the idea of machines as creative partners is no longer just science fiction, it's part of our cultural reality. Modern computers have advanced far beyond simple text generation. They can now summarize articles, analyze themes, and even produce texts that resemble human writing, though sometimes lacking in meaning. However, each language presents unique challenges. While tools for English and Russian abound, languages like Bashkir have been largely overlooked by computational linguistics. This gap inspired a team at Bashkir State University to take action, aiming to create a system that could generate meaningful Bashkir text and, in the process, draw attention to the fascinating field of computer-generated language. For their first attempt, the Bashkir team chose the Japanese haiku, a poetic form with strict rules, 3 lines with 5, 7, and 5 syllables. Despite the cultural distance between Japanese and Bashkir poetry, the team found inspiration in a story where a Bashkir girl travels to Japan, bridging the gap between the two traditions. By focusing on haiku, the team could test their system's ability to generate grammatically correct, rhythmically structured poetry, while also having a bit of fun with the unpredictable results. The core of the project is an algorithm that randomly selects words from a dictionary of about 11,500 entries and fits them into one of 90 rhythmic grammatical templates. These templates ensure that each haiku follows the classic 5-7-5 syllable structure and adheres to Bashkir grammar. The algorithm also favors certain forms, like present tense and singular nouns, to make the poems feel more natural. The result: each time you refresh the page, you get a brand new, unique Bashkir haiku, almost never repeating. What kind of poetry does this algorithm create? Sometimes, the results are pure nonsense, strings of words that barely make sense. But occasionally, the randomness produces surprising beauty or accidental wisdom. For example, a haiku about sinews like a fast scarf, or the underfloor not running to a snowy bundle evokes vivid, if mysterious, images. These moments remind us of the unpredictability and potential of machine creativity, and how even randomness can spark poetic inspiration. The computer-generated haiku often touch on unexpected themes: war, romance, daily life, and even philosophical musings. One poem references grenade launchers and banners, hinting at the duality of war. Another haiku about 1,000 cablemen and a ray that won't obey invites readers to find their own meaning. Sometimes the algorithm stumbles upon genuine wisdom, like intelligence bends under know-it-alls. These accidental insights show that even a machine can echo the complexity of human thought, if only by chance. Reading these haiku, it's tempting to search for hidden meanings, just as we do with human poetry. Sometimes, the poems seem to reference familiar stories or evoke strong emotions. Other times, they're simply amusing or baffling. The beauty of this project is that it invites us to play a game of understand the incomprehensible, challenging us to find meaning where there may be none. In doing so, we reflect on our own creative processes and the mysterious nature of inspiration. The Bashkir Computer Haiku Project isn't about replacing poets or revolutionizing literature. Instead, it's a playful experiment that brings attention to the possibilities of computational linguistics and creative AI. By generating endless, unpredictable poems, the project encourages both laughter and reflection. It reminds us that sometimes, the best way to advance serious goals is through lighthearted, experimental steps. Who knows? Maybe one day, these machine-generated verses will inspire new forms of art and creativity.